In district court, Douglas County prosecutors lay out the case against this accused murderer. Good evening. I'm Quinicia Fraser.
I'm Bill Shammer. Jurors are hearing the evidence against Aldrich Scott. He's charged with shooting and killing Carrie Allen in 2022, then leaving the country.
KETV Newswatch 7 Sarah Feely is live with what both sides are saying about the case. Sarah?
In opening statements, prosecutors laid out how Carrie Allen, quote, began dating Aldrich Scott, the man who would ultimately take her life, end quote. The defense arguing it was actually Carrie who had the gun, saying Scott acted in self-defense. It all started with a date.
Honestly, that night when I got the phone call, I was shocked. I figured that, well, I initially thought maybe she was in an accident and make it home.
Mark Turnus and Carrie Allen had been on a date in Omaha November 19th, 2022. Hours after getting home, he got a call from Douglas County Sheriff's deputies asking if he had seen or heard from Carrie. He hadn't after their last text message.
And then the next morning I hear that she's gone missing, and I think just a state of awe, shock, wondering what happened.
Turnus testified Tuesday in the murder trial against Aldrich Scott. Prosecutors say Snapchat data and OnStar data put Scott in the area of Allen's house after driving from Topeka, Kansas to the restaurant she'd had that date with Turnus. Prosecutors say Scott waited an hour in Allen's home before shooting and killing her, then cleaning the crime scene. The defense saying he went to talk to Carrie and acted out of panic, not premeditation.
I feel sad for her family. They're having a hard time.
Julie Clemenson testified she tried to take her daughter to Allen's home Sunday afternoon, but got no answer. The first sign something was wrong. Allen's ex-husband and her son realizing later that day they hadn't heard from Allen, something way out of the ordinary for her. After going to Allen's home, they say they found bullet holes in the bedroom door, calling 911. Prosecutors shared those photos of Carrie's car with a missing trunk liner, and laid out how Scott bought a ticket out of the country, eventually getting to Belize. They also laid out how investigators found Carrie's body in a shallow grave in Topeka, walking through how Scott's data tracked his vehicle's movements all along. His defense saying he bought a round-trip ticket, saying he'd set out to have a conversation with Allen about their recent breakup, but Allen got out a gun and he acted in self-defense during an altercation and will testify to it. Jurors listening to hours of testimony with more yet to come.
Carrie's been gone for about a year, so we're all kind of getting used to that. And I hope to see justice done.
Now, there was talk of Carrie Allen ever owning a gun, multiple people testifying she did not ever own a gun. Now, the defense says, again, it was self-defense. They brought up one scenario where Scott Allen and Allen's son went to a shooting range. Again, much more testimony to come the rest of this week and into next week. Reporting live, Sarah Feely, KETV Newswatch 7.